A new safe travel office has been set up here in Singapore, and that's to help travellers meet trip requirements with other countries more easily. It'll also coordinate efforts across different agencies in charge of various travel schemes. At the same time, the government says that it's committed to taking care of overseas Singaporeans as well and protecting its borders amid this COVID-19 pandemic. It'll also be working to secure early access to vaccines when they become available. Geraldine Yap with more.
Changi Airport could soon see more life return as borders gradually reopen and as more people begin to make use of schemes like green lanes to travel. They can now get the necessary paperwork done more easily with the new Safe Travel Office that's been set up to coordinate efforts across various government agencies.
I think it makes eminent sense to have a Safe Travel Office which would be able to coordinate all the requirements between countries and ensure that the travellers are not left in a lurch as well, insofar as what are the compliance requirements.
A lot of business travel is depressed not just because of the risk of COVID-19, but because of the considerable uncertainty and lack of information about how to travel safely, where you can go, what you can and cannot do. And I think the Safe Travel Office could play a role in showing the rest of the world that Singapore remains a viable travel destination for legitimate business travel, that there's a way to do this that reduces confusion, uncertainty, and improves safety.
Travellers screened at the border can also get their COVID-19 results by the next day with an in-house designed test kit and samples analysed by the Home Team Science and Technology Agency. Meanwhile, for overseas Singaporeans, the Foreign Affairs Ministry on its part says it will continue to support them and bring peace of mind to their families back home. The ministry aims to also strengthen ties with global partners, and it's working on a multilateral effort to ensure access to COVID-19 vaccines.
We have no control over who comes up with the vaccine. What may well happen is the vaccine or different vaccines may be developed in different places. And I think, as to what we can do, I think all we can do is talk, negotiate. We don't know where the vaccines are going to come out from. But when it does, we have to be flexible enough to move in and try and secure it.
In the meantime, the Defence Ministry says it's prepared to contribute to the national effort against COVID-19. More military training activities have also resumed to meet security needs, with the Singapore Armed Forces restarting overseas exercises. Safety measures are still in place, along with surveillance and testing for COVID-19.